Hello! Today I'm doing an Alchemy Gothic review of the Rabeschadel, I guess that's how you say it, right, Gomez?
Yes.
Raven Skull choker, except it's not a choker, but I do like it, so it's mainly a positive review. You can get this if you look around from like 20 to 40 some dollars. I would go for the 20 some, so when you see it for 40 some dollars, just shop around, go on eBay or whatever, and you will get it for less. Sometimes even Amazon, you just have to see who's selling it for what. So I think I paid like $23 with free shipping on eBay. So yeah, this is Alchemy Gothic. There are lots of Raven Skull necklaces out there, so it took me a while to get this one because of that, and I thought it might just be similar to what I have, but I had smaller ones, even like 2 inches. This one's like 2.5 inches by probably over, it's over half an inch thick by about an inch wide. So it's a chunky, heavy piece. Not unpleasantly so. It's got a good weight to it. I gave Gomez a bigger one that I even got that's even bigger and heavier that I got off eBay. They're not Alchemy Gothic though. It's like 3 inches. And though it's kind of big and heavy, it doesn't flip and turn. And this one, if you don't wear it at exactly the right length, it will turn itself up like this or whatever. It's not totally as balanced and centered as it could be. So watch out for that and be aware. But I like the fact I've been wanting a bigger Raven Skull pendant. The one I ended up giving Gomez was a little bit too big for me because of the weight. It was made a lot heavier. And again, it's not Alchemy Gothic. It's just a comment about a piece I showed before. But this one, the weight is good. It's a solid weight. It's nice, but not too heavy. And it's big. I wanted a larger one than some of the other pendants I have just for when I'm in a mood for a larger Raven Skull. They're selling it as a choker. They sell it on an adjustable black ribbon that you tie yourself. It is still on here. That's this. And I do like it. It makes it kind of fancier. Like, I like skulls looking more fancy of anything, whatever skull it is, so I can dress up and still wear it and stuff. But they're calling it a choker, and I think that's wrong. A lot of Alchemy Gothic chokers do not have the best reviews on Amazon because they're saying they don't sit right, they're heavy. I left a review before on YouTube. I think it's called Seriously Alchemy Gothic, and then the Fleur de Baudelaire choker. That's now a belt. If you guys look, I made this so-called choker. I love it though, into a belt. It's my Absinthe Fairy. And it looks great as a belt. It stuck out and did not sit well at all and was way uncomfortable as a choker. And this one you can at least lengthen to make it longer and say, well, it's not a choker, it's a necklace, that's fine. This fairy piece, you could not. It wouldn't sit right. So I was creative and made it a belt, and I love it as a belt, so I'm happy. And it really helps a lot of outfits. It just like totally does. So that's cool, but this, it definitely can at least be worn as a longer pendant, so I'm not going to give it a negative review or anything because I did want a big Raven Skull. So I got what I wanted. It's just not a choker because it's too big. It will not hang right. It will not sit right. And, you know, something really heavy on the throat just doesn't work. But also the length is just not right. And it's too thick. It looks bulky and awkward as a choker. Now, Alchemy Gothic is capable of making a choker. I'm wearing it. It's this, actually my phantom crystal's under it. It's this black cat. They call it Bastet, but to me it's just a black cat. And he has a little bell in his ear, and he's cute. And it's tie adjustable velvet, and the cat goes right across your throat. He doesn't look bulky, he's not too heavy, and he's a good size, and I love it. So that's awesome. And that is a choker, and Alchemy Gothic made it. So I just want to put it out there that they can do it. I just don't think they usually do. They make big pendants that they call chokers that really aren't often applicable to be a choker. But at least this Raven you can wear as a regular pendant, and I really like it because I've wanted a big heavy Raven Skull. It's solid pewter, it's made well, and it's got a nice ribbon, and there's not really that much else to say about it. This is the underside. It's not hollow. I think Raven Skulls that are hollow would be easier to wear and more realistic since they're really hollow. Maybe they don't sit right or something, I don't know. But most of the Raven Skulls I have are not hollow from any company, and I don't know really why. And the ribbon runs through the eye holes, so that's how it sits, and it's a big hefty piece. I really like it. So I would search on eBay where it's 22 or 23 if you look around, instead of paying 40 some from other places, and that's my recommendation. Again, as long as you don't want a choker and you just want a bigger than normal Raven Skull pendant, it's great. And if you want it and you're a guy, you can just wear the ribbon or take the ribbon out and just put a regular cord. It's got plenty of room in the eye holes to do that, to just switch it with anything you want. So that's pretty much all there is to say about that. If you enjoy Alchemy Gothic jewelry, I have a lot of it reviewed in our jewelry playlist, so check it out. and we will link the jewelry playlist below. Until next time,
Stay spooky, my friends.